So, when last we left off, Runa and Malik were in a precarious place while Ruben took the smarter path of less danger. And Silva herself made it nimbly across with no issues.
Yes, I believe they were pulling a whole Captain Hook
Yes.
Yes.
with a crocodile.
So, as Runa and Malik gather their bearings after the unexpected plunge into the murky waters of the lake, the mist above the surface of the cottage hangs over the surface and obscures their view. But Meadow and you can see like down enough to sort of see their outlines, and they are able to see up and see the outline of the clothesline above. And just a few feet from there is Silva standing on the pier, while Meadow holds down a rope that Runa has wrapped her fingers around. The water
Sorry,
around...
is there...
Go ahead.
Am I supposed to see a map, or is it not up yet?
Yeah, I can put you on. There we go. So we are here now. The water around them is unnervingly still for a moment until a low rumbling disturbance vibrates through the depths of the lake. Suddenly, the dark water begins to churn violently, and from the corner of Malik and Runa's eyes, they are able to catch the unmistakable silhouette of something massive and menacing moving towards them. The water's surface finally breaks, revealing the ridged back and glistening scales of a giant crocodile with its eyes locked on the two snacks that have intruded upon his lake with predatory intent. The creature surges forward, tail propelling it with terrifying speed, and its jaws opening wide as it charges directly towards the two of them. Which brings us to the very beginning of our session, where we all roll initiative for two people who are not here at the moment.
Alright, Ruben. Well, I gotta turn it down.
Yeah,
That is loud.
once again.
Hey, Ruben,
It's
mic
definitely
check.
a little loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier.
Just checking.
Alright. Oops, wait.
Why do I have an initiative when I haven't rolled yet?
It just didn't get cleared from
Oh.
last time, so I'm gonna add you guys.
Oh, you critted.
That was a good roll.
Yeah, wasted my crit on that.
Here's hoping you get another.
My, the DM I like,
Wait,
he has
what's-
this homebrew rule where if you roll a crit on initiative because he doesn't want it to be wasted, you get to choose where in the initiative you go. You just can't go higher than someone who rolled more than you.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
So he said it really helps like clerics if they want to go last and see who's damaged at the end of the round.
Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't have fun. There we go. You on there?
Ruben's going to be sitting back and waiting.
He's just gonna watch this horrible scene unfold in front of him, as things are wont to do.
Am I able to see? From my recollection, there was fog, thick fog everywhere.
So
Is
yeah,
that
I
cleared
don't
away?
think you can actually see, but I think you can hear what is transpiring.
Okay.
Almost for certain. And I missed the most important one.
Can the crocodile see me?
I think so. Well, no, probably not, because you're up in the air. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are you're just being pulled out of the water. Meadows held down a rope towards you, Runa. But as you are just grasping it, a crocodile crests the water and begins to charge you guys. So yeah, Silva, you are in an interesting position in that you can't really see what's happening. You can only hear what's happening, and it definitely does not sound
I
good.
was trying to figure out where they are on the map because I can't see them.
Right
As
here.
far as where you can hear, they're definitely
Yeah.
like in this area.
I can't see where you're pointing.
Right here?
Oh, where over there? Are these 5-foot squares or 10 feet?
10 feet. So they are quite a ways away from you.
Okay. So yeah, they're really far away.
Hmm.
Okay, let me think. I could try throwing a dart, but I can't see, and I don't want to hit one of my friends. So,
You could do it like Battleship if you want, although that's a kind of a waste of your dart if you get the wrong one.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk back across the rope until I can see them.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
You are going to have to make another
thinking,
successful check.
It's fine. I'm not gonna.
I know.
Meta.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or because once I got there, I'd either have to run all the way across, in which case I might. How far across did Runa make it before she fell?
About halfway.
Like, is she close to the other side? So going halfway out is not going to help because I'm going to have to stop in the middle, which means I'm going to fall. And then I'm
Potentially.
just going to be there. So I am going to. Well, I can't stand on the rope. I don't think I have that much balance. I'm not
I think that would be
that
really
confident
super
in
hard.
my. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have that much confidence in my dexterity. So I'm going to stay where I am, and I am going to ready an action. I am going to ready a dart to throw. Well, darts aren't all that, but
In
no,
case
I'm
you
going to
see
ready my
something.
crossbow.
Okay.
I'm going to ready my crossbow, and yes, to see if I can see the crocodile.
You need to resort initiative.
When I see it, I'm going to shoot at it.
We do? What?
Ruben should be last, but he's before the.
Oh, there we go.
For some reason.
There we go. All fixed. What would Malik do?
Well, he's in the water. I don't know how much he can do.
I don't know if his instinct would be to swim away or to assault this crocodile because he could potentially learn something from it.
He would probably
and
talk to it and ask it if it could have one of its scales or something.
Hello there,
Yeah.
you are a mighty fine looking beast. Can I touch your scales? How's my Malik? Was that good enough?
That was wonderful.
That worked.
And
At the
then
risk of him like completely getting killed while he's not here, I'm going to say that he's going to think about it and attempt to at least swim away for now. And he can get there with a cunning action dash. He doesn't have anything very helpful. He's going to toss one of his rations into the water as a distraction. All right. One of your newfound friends remains across the way, and just within her eyesight is this crocodile, and off her back she pulls a short bow she had recovered from her chest. She knocks an arrow. And arrow pierces the crocodile's hide, causing it to thrash within the water. Flapperclaw is terrified. As soon as the crocodile's snapping teeth, like, crest above the water and are visible, he shrieks and dashes towards where he saw Reuben go. Meadow.
Okay. Pray for me, because this is my last spell slot.
You can do this.
I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on the crocodile.
Ah, good idea.
And he has to make a wisdom save, I think. And my DC
Okay, what's
is
your
12.
spell save? Okay.
12. Oh, please roll low. Ah, god damn it.
Oh my god.
Can I use my inspiration to make him reroll?
Can
no, but
I can choose. I can use my potent. I have 5.
yes, you do have a 5 left.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna say,
We're
listen
done.
to the nice lady.
I love you.
That was good timing, because that crit was going to be not very good. The crocodile hisses suddenly, and it sort of coils on itself, and it sinks back beneath the water. And the ripples floated away.
And then Meadow kind of watches and then like glances to Runa and then looks back where the crocodile disappeared and kind of like starts waving her forward. Like, hurry, hurry, hurry.
This direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she goes, don't worry, guys. We got it. He's gone.
Bryony tries to grab the rope and pull herself up, but she only succeeds in splashing down into the water embarrassingly. And after a while, she manages to join you all. Reuben, what are you doing?
We're just gonna make his way over to wherever the boats were. Where we left the raft.
It's like right here. It's next to me.
Yeah.
You have Clapperclaw running up behind you. Oh my god! Ah, there's a crocodile! I
Crocodile?
was gonna eat them! I was gonna eat them in the water! Oh.
That doesn't sound good. Let's get on this raft and get over there.
He's scared, but he quickly hurries to join you. And you lightly float away. Do you have some way to get yourself to the pier? Or do you just, like, wait for it to bump into it and like, jump off?
I would try and tie it. I mean, yeah, I have some rope. I'd tie it to the pier.
Somebody
Maybe
grab
how
the
to
rope.
Steer it or something.
Well, the current can take him. Will take him like in lazy circles, basically around the lake, because all the currents end here. But
Yeah.
as long as he like grabs the rope and like tosses it to one of you, and you guys can pull him in, you'll be totally fine.
Cool.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So your raft is
I saved you,
fixed.
Jill.
Yay!
Actually, you were already safe. I saved Runa though.
Oh.
Your raft is hitched. And your friends are just barely visible.
Although technically Runa saved Runa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Runa's
Ro-
portent saved Runa.
no, Rona thinks that she saved the crocodile from herself.
Man, imagine the look down his hands of his probably molding pie filled with some sort of mud and acid. I was gonna feed. God, I gotta remember her fucking voice now. I was gonna feed it. Oh
I
man.
don't think he would have liked that. He's not like the dragon.
But he opened his mouth for me.
Because he wanted to eat you.
Maybe he wanted the pie. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Hmm. Oh well.
Question, Miss DM.
Awesome.
Is it dark here? Or is it
So
just
Hither is in that perpetual state of twilight. But if you add in the mistiness, it's probably pretty low vision at this point.
Okay, well, I just didn't want you to give me, like, quote unquote, dark vision when I don't have it, is what I'm saying.
You all can see a special way right now. You all technically have dark vision because you had to be able to see on this dark map. In order to make it like the fog, you can only see 20 feet, 30 feet away.
Okay, I was just making sure that it wasn't, like, a mistake.
Yep. You all see the same thing. So with the raft tied up, and each of you standing on the pier, some of you a bit wetter than others, what do you choose to do?
I think we need to proceed carefully.
Yep.
Sound good to you?
Clapperclaw sits on the raft and he sort of shivers, and when you turn and maybe kind of give him a gesture, come on, he shifts nervously and the little coins inside of his head rattle softly. I don't want to go in there. Lorna, she's real scary. I can't go inside her cottage. I'll just wait outside, okay? I'll be good and quiet. Just please don't make me go in there. I'm too scared of her. They're all mean.
You don't
Still
have
want
to
to see
go.
them again.
It's fine. You don't have to go in there.
I'll sit here and I'll protect the boat.
Choice. You are most wise indeed, my friend. I see you're thinking ahead.
Thinking that they're real scary and they already took my head.
Well, you can protect the both then. Here, have this. And he'll hand him a short sword.
Oh. Oh. And he kind of like holds it in front of him, like as if he's like looking it up and down. Wow, this is one of the coolest things I've ever had. Thanks, mister.
I mean, it's nothing too crazy. It's a hunk of metal. But yes, have fun. Just don't stab yourself or the boats.
He like waves it around, sort of like he's pretend fighting with it, just like getting a feel for the whole thing. He probably should be doing that with like a wooden sword, but he's being careful enough.
So what is
It's
the
the
plan?
Feywild.
Are we gonna go in there and pretend to be, like, to do the thing that the Bollywood King asked us to do and turn in her spellbook? Or do we just go in there to fight? I mean, I think it's gonna end up in a fight anyway, but I guess we need to figure out how we're gonna approach the whole thing.
Did we ever open that book at all to look inside it? prematurely?
No. It's a
I think
Well,
if
it's
we
a hag's spell book. I don't think you want to do that. It could be. It could do some serious damage to you.
if we're gonna kill her either way, why would we give her the book? Wouldn't it just make it harder?
Wait, why are we gonna fight her and kill her?
I
Because
I mean-
she's a bad person. She took this guy's head.
Well,
She stole things from us.
I mean that's what we've been told, but I think we're missing a large heaping spoonful of
No.
context in which all these decisions were made.
She put Sir Talavar
we
in
also
a
need
cage.
to we also need to defeat her and the other hags in order to wake the sleeping queen.
Yeah, we have to
Maybe
save
we defeat her in a game of checkers.
Ruben.
We don't understand full context. I think we just talk to her. Maybe she's got some things that we want to hear.
Okay, Ruben.
While
If
I
you don't-
think that we need to fight this hag, I do agree with Ruben that going in and is a good idea, because I think if we go in and pretend to give her her book back, that we can get the lay of the land and we'll know what
we're up
we're
against,
walking
yeah.
into. Maybe we can scope out, scope out any, any other people or enemies that might be around, all that kind of stuff.
All right. But Ruben, if it does come to a fight, I need you to do your cleric-y stuff and protect us. And
Well,
guide
yeah, I
us.
mean, look, I'm not saying there aren't bad people out there. I'm just saying we don't understand the greater context in which all these decisions and the information we're being provided exists. So until we do, I don't think we can make sweeping judgments or go in swinging. I think we should talk and try and understand that context. And then if there are bad people, I'm not that naive. I understand there are bad people out there, and sometimes it comes to blows. If that's the case, well,
Okay.
that's the case. But
Well,
we'll try and avoid that.
I just know that in a few days past, I was having some difficulty, and I could have really used some of your help. So, if you could just keep that in mind, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll give you all the help I can.
Okay, good to know.
Well, if you do realize this hag is a quote-unquote bad entity, why are we losing the... oh, what's the word? Window surprise just to be cordial? Seems kind of silly,
Because she might have information we need to know.
I suppose. Oh well. You
And
are the
it's
social
her
liquidity
home.
bosses.
Well, it's
Yes.
also her home territory, so she knows everything around. So if we just burst in there without knowing what, the lay of the land, so to speak, then she's got the home court advantage. And we need to be able to look around. We're not going to have that if we just leap in and start swinging.
Yeah, she could have allies hidden somewhere that we don't know about.
Yeah,
A
so I'd
horrifying
rather have
point.
the time to figure that out.
Malik's just gonna look left and right and just start feeling like he's being watched. Start acting like cordial,
And
like stand
Ruben,
upright.
I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, Ruben does have a point. Like, we went swinging against that at our cap, and it turned out to be an innocent man who was cursed. Granted, I think he was cursed by her, but that's besides the point.
It's for me. I got free loot. And we got some web sex. I love those web sex.
You're weird. Okay, so is everybody ready?
Well, if it comes to a fight, I am not that ready. I have half my spells.
Oh yeah, I just used
Oh,
my last
yeah.
spell slot for.
We should rest.
Yeah, the red-haired human is kind of looking at you all silently with their arms crossed, and she pipes up, "Yeah, you guys don't look so good."
Well, excuse
Great.
me.
Well, I don't think we can just nap here for 8 hours. So,
Why not?
because what if she comes out over here?
Kids on my damn lawn!
Why did we come here right now then?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting to
Deliver
use
the
my...
book.
You know what? I wasn't expecting to use my last spell to get rid of a crocodile.
Well, no point in dawdling.
I suppose
We
we
were
could...
told to come as quick as possible to deliver the book. I guess the longer we wait, the more agitated she might become. And if we plan on talking, well then let's go talk.
At least let me heal up some of my wounds.
So,
Should we...
Can we have a
where
short
is
rest,
she
please?
actually? Because I mean, we seem to be on a pier in the middle of the lake.
Well, that's
Why? Her house isn't right here, so why can't we rest here?
I suppose... Well, I was going to say, I suppose we could rest on the boat.
Keep eating another crocodile.
Or even on the pier. I mean, we're not right at her house.
I mean, it's up to you. I guess we can we can do shifts.
I would be fine with a short rest, so I could stand watch if somebody could give me enough time for a short rest.
Okay. Well, I need a long rest because I don't have any spells left.
Yeah,
Malik,
I mean, actually,
somebody go get me.
if worst comes to worst, I'm okay as I am. I have all my key points, and I'm at 19 out of 24 health.
While we
So
were
I'd like to short rest.
while we're discussing this, Malik is running off into the darkness.
Just walking around
Malik,
the
where are you
pier.
going?
Curious.
I got bored.
He just walks
What did you
south.
find?
I found more frogmen. They seem to be ignoring me though.
I guess we're not having a rest.
These guys are sitting here doing some fishing, pleasantly minding their own.
Intense stare.
Oh,
Notice me.
we're not even. This is just some random pier. Like we're gonna have to keep floating
Yeah,
around.
that's
okay.
what I.
And yeah, let's just.
That's
sleep.
why I said we could rest here.
Okay, let's just sleep.
I
then.
don't even know that we need a sentry.
Where is? Oh, there he is.
Is there a structure above us?
That is the cottage of Bavlorna herself.
Okay,
Oh, it's above
that was
us?
my understanding.
Looks
Yes.
on the
Wait,
water.
where?
So this is like a pier. This is the lowest end of the pier over on this far right side. And then it goes up this way higher incrementally, and then this
Where the
Oh.
arrows go.
Okay.
yes,
That
and
was
then this
confusing.
sort of spot is where where you're gonna be getting an access. There's like a little ladder right here.
Oh, okay. That was confusing.
Oh,
And the
That
dash
is-
how
line
did you
is
know
the
that?
structure above us, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh.
So you guys are currently under a shadowy, moist deck of a house,
So
basically.
she can probably hear us talking.
Possibly.
mean-
Could.
I mean, we were planning rather quietly, but I'm sure when Malik
I didn't assume you
ran
were
off-
shouting.
Well, we wouldn't be talking loudly if we had known we were under a structure, to be fair.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't
Which
assume you
we
guys
have
were talking
eyes,
too loudly.
we
I
would
think
have
you're
seen
okay.
it.
Yes, I think
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
okay.
I think, yeah, let's just try to sleep.
I half expected
Okay.
some Mario sewer system where to like jump in the pipe and go down.
Is that a thing?
Okay.
Can we do that?
That's what I thought it was because I saw this like big black pipe and they're like, oh, let's go down, I guess.
This is like
Isn't that one of those
if
wells?
you well if you like cut a bone in half and then look at it straight on. This is going. This is like a
Uh-huh.
shaft that's
chimney.
going up into. It's like it looks like the same material as the wells are made out of, but it's going straight up into the bottom of the cottage,
Weird.
Okay.
like a stone shaft.
So are we doing a long rest?
I mean, certainly can try.
Yeah.
You,
Try, I think.
frogman.
Feel free. Briny says, I'm feeling fine. I'm full of energy. I'm ready to go. So I'll keep an eye on things for you guys.
Thank you, Bray.
Are the frogmen just ignoring Malik though, or just trying? Don't talk to them. Just keep fishing.
Are you there? Are you just waving at them? Sorry, I didn't.
I want to start yelling at them. I want to have some attention. Attention
Yeah,
deprived.
the shouting from the pier draws at least a couple of their attentions.
Well,
These are the same.
I have already hit the long rest
bullywugs.
button, so do not mess this up, Malik.
It's fine.
Yeah, me too.
They are the same bullywugs that you saw on the way in, who directed you to speak to the King Philip the 19th.
You watch over us as we sleep, in a friendly sibling family way, not a creepy way.
Sure, though that looks mighty uncomfortable. Why don't you take some rest in the palace? I'm sure they'd welcome you.
That's so much work. We're already here, you know. Just watch your bodies.
I mean, it's like 40 feet across water to the shore. I think we should just go rest in the palace.
As whatever
can't
you
hear
say,
you.
we'll be here anyways.
The palace sounds more comfortable. Take me there.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Goddammit.
can we just like not move and say we did that?
Sure.
I would
You
just stay at
guys
the pier
just
the whole night.
Runa uses the endless decanter of water to give you short spurts of momentum over to the shore, and you nestle up in the corner of one of the palace rooms, and you sleep for an ungodly long time, though you'll notice that Bryony does not join you in this.
You're right, because
Silently.
she's an escapee.
But she is waiting and ready for you on the raft when you all awaken.
And then we come back.
Did we just go right back to the palace that we just left?
Did you come from the palace?
I don't know.
I don't know. We came from where the king was.
We came from
I assume that
place
was
where we
palace.
got dressed. In
Yeah, where we met the
people
king. Was that the
attire.
palace?
That was the palace.
well,
Yeah, so we just left there.
Well, we
I
left-
walked across a rope and then we went back.
Well, we left there, and then freed the prisoners, and then
Oh
walked
yeah.
across the rope.
Yep.
But we also didn't realize the raft was literally right over there.
You didn't linger over long at the palace itself. You spent most of your time, I think, chatting in the little prison area.
Okay.
But yes, we are now rested. So.
All right. So we're long rested.
Very good.
Ooh, that's a good one. You got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad you didn't.
It's
roll
like one of
a-
the only
a
things
high
that you
one.
want to roll low for.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I can like,
Either really low or really high.
yeah. If I have a 20, I will use it for like an attack roll.
Yep.
Yeah, smart. All right.
We still have that magic wand from the Prolari. We never like identified.
Hmm?
Yeah.
A
Forgot about-
branch?
Yeah, the branch.
Do you want to give it to Runa to see if she can identify it today?
Sure. I'm just
Or-
saying
or-
my
Or you could ask Bridie because she's new, so she hasn't seen it yet.
What if she steals it?
Blueberry,
You don't have
can you look at this funny stick?
What is it?
A funny stick.
He presents
Funny
to you
stick.
a stick from the Prolaran that was casting like heal and shit. It's a magic wand, but I don't know what the fuck it does.
Where did you get this one from?
Prolaran?
The devil place? Devilkin.
The one that cast heal on itself, the one that gave me invisibility potion.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a pearl to cast identify, but I
That
can
was the
maybe.
issue. Oh, fuck. I forgot
Just
about
do an
that.
Arcana or something. Arcana check. Because I think last time you tried this, she said that it was a wizard spell, right?
It was a wizard spell.
So you would know it. You just didn't roll very well last time.
Should I roll Arcana?
I think so.
Yep, you can. It was in the house, you said?
No, it was from the Forlaren's body.
Oh, from his body.
It's like, cut him up.
Yeah, it
I
was
need
like
Jesus.
the head honcho screaming devilkin, and they killed him, and he took it off his body because he healed himself.
I feel like I
Kinda
forgot to
expected
write
something
this one
more.
down.
I can try to attune to it, maybe.
Door, knock yourself out.
I can't cast magic, so it's useless for me.
I think you said it looked like a branch or something, and I said it's
A
probably a wand.
twisted, gnarled branch with a cackling spell inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
yes. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys.
Hush.
Um,
Yeah.
so you were not able to determine what the spell inside of it was with your 9 Arcana. But attuning to it, I'm not sure how you would do that.
It
You
usually
spend
takes like
like
a night or something.
10
Is it like half an hour?
minutes, maybe, or
Yeah.
Spend a short rest focused on only that item
a
while
short
being in
rest.
physical contact with.
So an hour.
That means you just sit there and like stare at it.
Focus.
Meditate.
I was just asking the fucking background. That'd be like 5 minutes.
Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
What you are able to glean from the item in particular is that you don't know what it is, but whatever is inside can be used one time.
Oh, so
No.
not
Power word kill. Gotcha.
that
Gotcha.
sucks.
Gotcha.
Can be used once a day. Is that what you're saying?
Just one time, I think she said.
No, only one time.
One charge in it.
Does it require being a spellcaster to use?
I don't think so, no.
Interesting.
I would say to Malik, this have already expended most of it. Magic. It's only have one use for. Did we see healing being cast from it, right?
Know about from it. I just know he fucking healed himself like crazy. He grew a whole new limb. Wish I could do that.
You know
Okay,
what spell it is. That's the annoying part.
We'll try and get you a pearl, Blueberry.
I'll just maybe just leave it as it is.
Oh well. Are we ready to go upstairs and meet this fabulous guest or whatever she is? Again, she kinda did
We have to
steal
cross the lake again.
Yeah, yep, you guys are back on the pier now.
Damn it.
Okay, good.
Bryony seems eager and she follows you up the dock.
Way on my way.
We only have to take for a long rest. You only have to do 6 hours, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I used the remaining
6 hours.
2 to do that, to study the herbalism book thing.
Okay.
I think
Have
that's
you been keeping track of how many?
I think that's the third long rest we've had, so the third time I've done it.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself. So my armor is now 13 plus dex.
Okay.
For the next 8 hours, it's gonna be 15.
Yay.
All right. You guys climb the ladder and very carefully open the trapdoor. And you find yourself in an entirely new place. The room that you've entered is a recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles that takes up most of this square room. There's stagnant water that fills the depression to a depth of only 1 foot, and rising from the pool's center is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odor. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame, and floating on the water is a large lily pad. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. The walkway itself is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface that you can see is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. And in the corner are dressing dummies pushed together, and a wooden staircase spirals up in yet another corner. And there are 5 closed doors leading from this room.
Meadow just says, "Don't touch anything in here.
Fine, anything.
Anything. You don't. Hags be crazy. It might be cursed."
Just it's a slight drool to wipe away when you say that.
You don't say. Crazy, huh? Wow. That's something.
He's gonna light a hooded. He's gonna light a hooded lantern because I can't really see in here for some reason. It's like half covered by black spots everywhere.
Yeah,
There's not a
what's
lot of
blocking our
light.
vision? Because even as I move around, though, I'm not there.
The
Those black
inside of
spots don't
this
go
place
away.
isn't independently lit. What you're seeing is light from the outside. You said you have a hooded lantern, Malik?
Yeah, I do. Are there like lanterns on the wall or something, like torches?
30 and... Oop, that's not right. 30 and 30. There you go.
Are
Oh,
there
so the
any...
ooh, much
There
better.
are not.
Interesting.
And there don't appear to be any candles set about either.
So that light we were seeing before was coming through windows.
Yes,
Luna
like
is
there are a
prone
couple
to
of cracks
this.
here.
Yeah, let's have a look at the
Gotcha.
puppets.
I was able to see just fine, but I don't think I was supposed to.
You have dark vision.
I don't have
No,
dark
you're
vision.
not supposed to have dark vision. Your token just does. I need to fix that.
You keep thinking, Faye.
This time it was an accident. Yeah, before it was for real.
As we step into the room, I can cast a racial feature or cleric feature and give everyone dark vision for like an hour. So I will, upon entering and seeing that it's dark.
Okay. And that's 60 feet, right?
I think it's 300.
Each of you get
300. Wow.
All right, let me make some adjustments here. You already have that, but Runa, he's going to augment yours. All right. You are suddenly assaulted with a very strange change in your vision. But after you blink a few times and, shake your head a bit, you notice that you can see far better than you did before. These things here in the corner are 7 humanoid shaped dressing dummies. 4 of them are of like a medium size, and 3 of them are of a small size. 6 of them wear shoddy home stitched garments, and the 7th is bare except for an ugly black pointed hat.
Mhm.
They look familiar at all?
The hat?
Well, the dummies in general.
Roll me a history.
Do they
Yeah,
have
brother.
faces?
No, not anything other than like a Preston like depression. Think mannequin.
It says, "Man, that's a killer hat. I want a hat like that."
You don't know anything about these. They
Yes,
are
Lovely.
strange, creepy, human stuffed things, Malik. Probably right up your alley, actually.
Ideas.
Well, if you want the hat so badly, I don't see why you can't just take it.
It's not mine. It belongs to Paloma.
Pavlona.
If you want it, and she stole a kingdom from this other big fairy woman, what's wrong with stealing from a thief? Why can't you just take it if you want it?
Even if you steal from the thief, it's still stealing.
2 wrongs.
And
don't
we
make a
don't know.
right.
We don't know that she's a thief. Well, kind of, but maybe not.
I see. So we will do a trial to find out if she is a thief. I will open this door. I see nobody objects. So I will open this door.
Yeah.
I've opened the door.
You pop it open, and scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn are piled throughout this small room.
Ideas. Flood my head.
There are just random bolts, nothing crazy.
I'll open the door.
Curious.
Yeah.
These are staircase.
Here you find a flight of stairs that runs along the outside wall of the cottage with a wooden door at the top and bottom. There's a rickety railing that hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake. And a steady droning sound comes from the shadowed corner of the door at the top of the stairs.
What is this mirror you said?
Oh, the smell? It is unpleasant
This
and
thing.
pungent. It's like rotten almost. The air is almost spicy a little bit. Burns almost.
And this one is like what?
It is a freestanding mirror.
How is it standing?
Like
It has legs.
a full length mirror, but it is a foot submerged within this water.
Should we investigate the mirror? I'm very curious.
I just
Well,
don't want to touch anything.
let's take a quick look around complete. I mean, no one's to stop us so far.
The water is like
So,
what? It's not so deep or anything.
Yep,
so these are just like mannequins with clothes on them.
Yes, most of them, though one of them is completely nude, except for
What?
a strange pointy hat on top of its head.
Okay.
Runa, you step down into the pool and you feel the water lapping at your like shins. And nothing happens, but it makes your skin tingle uncomfortably.
Mm. Does does it look dirty?
The water itself,
Yeah.
it doesn't look clear. That's for sure.
What is
But it's not like murky lake water itself. It's definitely not like the Watcher's Pool. The Watcher's Pool was a very pleasant corner of Hither. But this is not full on swamp water. But it also does not feel like the swamp water you've encountered walking around Hither.
Mm. Oh well.
so
I
what's
swam in mud water.
what's weird about the hat? Besides
It's
him wearing
just
one.
ugly. And it
Yeah.
is a little bit, it stands out a little bit more than the others, strictly because not that the others are vibrant in any way, but they're wearing normal garments. But just the one mannequin is donned is donning a ugly black pointed hat.
I
Your fashion
study
choice.
the mannequin.
Okay. Give me uh, give me a perception roll.
21.
Nice.
Ew.
No. That's a great roll, by the way.
Thank you.
However, hey, she has a rabbit. Sorry, hold on.
That was.
It was apparently not in
Sorry,
character.
sorry, no. I just watched my dog chase a rabbit to the corner and disappear with it, and I didn't want her to grab it. She's a poodle, so
Oh
she's a hunting
no.
dog. Sorry, I couldn't mute it fast enough. Anyways, sorry for yelling in your ears. You see nothing other than a dingy black hat.
Okay.
Rubik could rock it though. Would be hating on the hat.
I'm not touching that hat. I come over
The door that you've opened, Malik. Are you flying, Meadow?
Yeah, I am.
A couple feet up. Okay.
I figured
The door
since
that you've
Runa was having
opened,
issues.
Malik, you walk in, and a horse's head leers at you with glossy eyes, with its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. And the head itself is affixed to a large, 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you entered. Near it is a wooden crate. There are flies buzzing around this very disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools, saws, knives, scrapers, a hand-cranked drill, sewing thread and needles, and awls, all around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. There is a shelf that looks on the verge of collapse, leaning against the wall between two windows, and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors. Each one is an artless combination of two or more animals.
I
Here it goes
wonder.
down Alec's cheek.
I wonder if that horse head belongs to the horse that the centaur, not centaur lady, was attached to.
That'd be fucked up.
Hello? Is anybody awake in here? Any magical compatriots? Or are we just quiet art pieces today?
Silence greets you.
A
Flat.
grin comes over me.
I'll be right back.
Closes door. Cue the classical music. Just start snooping around. Take a look. What's in this crate? What's in this crate? What's in this crate? What's in that crate?
I hope he
Okay.
gets cursed.
The crate on the side of it is the name Bavlorna, in a reddish scrawl. And it is not particularly nailed shut, closed. Nothing locking it down or nothing like that.
Well, I'm gonna take a little peek. What goodies?
You pry up the lid, and a swarm of flies erupts from the crate. And as you look past the flying insects in your vision, you can see the carcass of a curled up, 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back.
Do I recognize the type of animal?
Make a nature check.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm good at.
Sometimes.
You know that this is the carcass of a basilisk.
Excitement! Starting to like this bundle of person a lot more. Bit too much, maybe.
Of course.
What's in this crate?
So there isn't anything within that crate. It probably held some other sort of shipment. What are the rest of you guys doing while he's dinking around in that room with the door closed?
I think Bruno's trying to look into this mirror.
Okay, Ruben, Silva, what are you guys up to?
Ruben turns
I
to Silva and
opened this door in front of me. Sorry, go ahead, Ruben.
no, go for it.
Ruben
Alright,
walks up
I
behind you,
opened-
Silva, just as you are, turning the handle and opening the door. And in this room, a large cupboard stands alone, and fine scrollwork frames the cupboard's 2 doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel itself is inlaid with a silver
It's over what?
A silver what?
hourglass sigil.
Hourglass.
Hourglass.
Hourglass. Wisdom Saga.
Hmm. I'm gonna look to see if I can see any obvious traps.
Okay, give me an investigation, please.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. I'm much better at perception.
Ruben can give you guidance.
Ruben could
yeah,
help
I got
you.
a 4.
He
Ruben,
looks
would you
over
like
you.
to help me?
He looks over your shoulder. Hey, what's that?
What are you looking for?
I want to see if this thing has any traps.
Oh, take a look. I'll
You want to
help her
investigate it?
look for traps on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll one more time, Silva. You got this.
I was trying to decide if I wanted him to look himself rather than helping me. I have a
don't.
-1.
We have the same.
Okay.
We're the least qualified people to be doing
Well,
this.
Is
All
Very
right.
true.
is guidance
Um,
a cantrip or a...
I'm not.
It is a
I'm
cantrip.
not gonna touch it.
Unfortunately, you are not sure enough that you're willing to risk touching it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna yell out. Well, not yell out because I don't know where this person is, but I'm gonna walk back out here and say, "Hey, there's a is it a chest? What is it? A wardrobe?
It's a cupboard.
A cupboard. There's a cupboard in here. I can't tell whether there's anything wrong with it, but maybe somebody else who's better at spotting those things can come take a look."
You scared of furniture?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just keeping an eye on things. I'll take a look at it for you. And Bryony will step into the room. That's the wrong one. Oh yeah, see right here, and she kind of points at a couple of ridges, notches in the silver. This looks like you could probably turn it, and I don't see any other contraptions or connections to it. So I think it's pretty good. You wanna do the honors? And she'll step back out.
Sure. All right. I will step back in and I will attempt to open it. Because I don't
You-
listen to Meadow.
Nobody ever does.
You take a look and you use your fingers gently to turn the hourglass upright, and you hear a tiny and the doors will open. The inside of the cupboard is divided into rows of small compartments, each one stuffed with pouches or other tiny containers. One of the containers is a teacup-sized ceramic cauldron, inside which is a scrap of paper. There are also other various mementos and trinkets in the cupboard.
I will take out the paper and see if I can read it.
Yeah. It is a single word written in common, and you know the language well. It says spittle spew.
Little spew. As I look at the pouches, can I tell what any of them are? Are they herbs?
Some of them are pouches of like buttons. Some of them are little coffers that have stray cutlery in it. Another is a larger bag of coiled up belts. Just random things that you have no clear connection to.
Okay.
Certainly nothing that you're looking for in here.
All right. Well, I will then turn around
Oops.
and walk back out. I don't see anything interesting in there.
What'd you find?
You live and you learn.
Just I found this little cauldron. It had a word in it, spittle spew, whatever that means. But then just a bunch of other junk. Nothing worth anything.
Maybe that's the
Maybe
name
it's
of the
like
cauldron.
Lake Crusade and they make the cauldrons.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what the cauldron's called.
Maybe. Whatever it is doesn't mean anything to me.
Is the cauldron magical? Maybe Runa should look at it.
Maybe. What's
Busy.
happening to Runa?
Yeah,
What are
what are
you
you guys
seeing
doing
in
over
the
there in the
mirror?
mirror on the wall?
The
You
wall
guys-
was floating on the water.
What's floating on the water?
The mirror, or what is it
No,
doing?
it's got like 3 legs, and it is standing on those legs, and those legs are just submerged slightly in water. But the mirror itself is above water, and you're able to see yourself clearly within it.
Is it kind of like... Or I guess when I'm just saying this in character. I wonder if this is like the... connected to that portal at the carnival.
That's the
Maybe they
Question.
use it to get through.
Ooh.
I'm gonna spend while they're all doing that, I'll spend like 10 minutes ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, while all of the other stuff I was just describing was going on, you're working your magic on this beautiful mirror. And the spell reveals to you an aura of conjuration magic around this mirror.
Conjuration. Maybe it used to travel
Guys,
between
I see
places.
a ton of frogs outside.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. They were not out there before, were they?
There's like
Maybe you just didn't
hundreds
see
of
them.
Like, I didn't see them when I glanced out the window earlier. I did
Uh,
actually look out the window and didn't see anything.
They were on the wrong layer. They're there.
Oh, okay. So they were there. Okay.
They were there.
I thought they were a new threat.
You just didn't notice.
I touched the mirror.
You touch it?
Oh, shit.
What does conjuration magic do again? Usually,
As your
Teleportation and summoning.
fingers meet the cool, smooth glass of the mirror, you kind of hold your breath, expecting something to happen, but it leaves you with an anticlimactic feeling in your heart.
maybe she uses the mirror to communicate with the other hags.
I'll
Or maybe
see
it's
if
just a
there
mirror.
is
Well, no.
if there is anything carved on it, any runes, anything behind it. If not,
Other than just being a beautifully carved, like I don't know what it's called, but like imagine a picture frame, just like a nice etching. But it is kind of just dirty.
We really need
Other
to
than that,
find
nothing
a
remarkable.
pearl for you so you can. try to
Yeah, it
identify.
definitely seems like a portal.
I
I'll
don't know
just say
if a portal would count as
mirror
conjuration.
on the water.
But I mean, same idea of
You said mirror,
calling
mirror
for
on the
something.
water.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's not on the wall.
You're correct. It's not on the wall. And as you speak into the mirror, you watch as your reflection mimes the words right back at you, and nothing seems to happen.
There. This for sure an activation word, but I do not know it.
What about like rutabaga?
What if you?
Does anybody else go down to take a look at it, or?
What if you said the rhyme we did to use the portal at the carnival?
What did we say?
Good idea.
I don't remember.
I don't
wrote
remember.
it myself, but
Let's see, did I write it down?
you wrote it down in session info somewhere.
I wrote down what they reminded Ruben of. Let's see.
Or maybe you wrote it down somewhere else. I know you wrote it down somewhere.
Give somebody.
Huh?
Give me a history check. Somebody.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
3. Nope.
Meadow, you are racking your brain, but as good of an idea as it was, you simply cannot remember. But that's okay, because Runa snaps her fingers and recalls that the rhyme was hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
And you speak the words into the mirror. The water ripples slightly around your feet. And you can almost see shimmering. But then you realize it's just the glint of Meadow's wings in the sunlight.
Oh.
In the twilight,
Baller.
rather. And
Oh well, you're not gonna figure it out.
nothing happens.
Why don't you?
Oh, well.
You still got
I'll
that
leave it
detect
alone.
magic thing going? Maybe you should go look at the thing that Silva found.
Sure thing.
Malik, what are you doing in there behind the closed doors now?
I wanted to ask if I could harvest the basilisk remains.
So the only thing is this thing is rotted.
Damn it. Okay,
It
I'll
is
leave.
pretty much beyond.
Can I take inspiration from this great works around me and start making something of my own?
Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah,
you
you
know
can
about
take a
this.
little bit. You can take some time. Just Malik's just been gone for like a hot minute.
Classical music playing.
Yes. Runa goes over to Silva and outstretched for the item that Meadow mentioned.
Where is
I
it?
hand over the cauldron.
Oh, you took the cauldron?
I didn't, but I'm close enough that I ran back over and gave it to her.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I was gonna have her just look at the cabinet and see if
Okay.
there's anything else magical
Well,
in there.
it's in here, Runa.
You guys walk in and you show Runa two of the different
And
items.
there's
And Runa, you hold your hand over them and you're really channeling that magical energy, but you don't feel anything special from these items.
Yeah. They don't have magic in them.
Maybe spittle stew is a password.
maybe that's the word for the mirror.
Maybe.
What is?
Spittle spew. It's the word that was in the piece of paper in the cauldron.
Little spew.
Spittle spew.
Spittle spew.
Bryony steps up and says, I don't know, why don't you give it a go, Silva?
I'm not magic.
I don't think it's magical to say the words.
All right, I'll go over here.
You step
stand
down
in
into the
front of them.
pool and you feel the
Mhm.
same burning tingling at your ankles.
Ooh, that's
as you
weird.
wade over.
What's weird?
I don't know. The water feels weird on my legs.
Ugh.
Kind of tingly.
Where's Malik?
I
Maybe he
forgot
wants a
to go.
sample.
That's the
I don't know.
first
He's
time.
doing something weird in that room with that smells gross. All right, so I stand in front of the mirror and I say, "Fiddle spew."
And
Nothing.
your expectant face looks back at you. And then it turns disappointed as still nothing happens.
What is this thing doing?
Tingly legs for nothing.
So this is a well. It's like the head of the well you guys saw as a shaft in the center of the cottage down below.
Not even.
Should we? What else did you guys find? I haven't really been wanting to touch anything. What's in here?
Runa and Silva, give me a nature check.
Sure.
Damn, pretty good.
Runa, you know, as you are stepping in and out of this water, it occurs to you that this tingling is sort of familiar. In that you've heard of gelatinous creatures tainting
no.
water in such a manner.
Oh no.
Yeah, hey, Silva, you might want to step out of the water.
Why?
And not linger there.
Okay. What's up?
This thing might try to, how do I say it? Digest you.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
She,
Yes. Does the whole thing feel like it is a gelatinous cube body, or it's just tainting the water basically?
Yeah, so if it was the whole pool was a gelatinous creature, you wouldn't be able to move through it.
I
But
see.
as it is, it's just as though it's like a hint. It's like
It's like a
it's
LaCroix
just-
of gelatinous cubes.
yeah, it was transported on a truck that was shipping gelatinous cubes. So, yeah, it's hilarious, Ruben.
It does
do y'all need to like wipe
feel
your
kind of
feet off?
familiar. The sensation.
Hey Malik, there's a weird substance in the water.
You don't
It
say.
makes people
He
tingle.
says, covered in blood and smelling like rots.
When he walks out of that room, he smells so bad. So bad.
Woo, Malik, buddy, what you been doing in there?
I want you 15 feet
Nothing.
away from me at
Oh.
all time.
Yeah.
The widest grin he has
Ew.
ever had in his whole life. There is pure joy on this man's face.
Ruben's
He
kind
looks-
of holding his nose and says, I think Meta wanted to talk to you. Maybe you should go over there.
Okay.
No.
That's not
Like a
nice.
kid.
Kids, nope.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh God.
Get
away.
Crazy, man.
You are weird. You want to talk, but you flee? And they call me rude.
Meadow flies up as close to the ceiling as she possibly can get.
The smell be like absolute worst ever because hot air smelling and hot air go up.
Surely the rotted
Yeah.
air wouldn't go up though. Your rotted smell wouldn't go up.
It's permeating this whole room. He went into the other one and disturbed the source. And so it's not good. It's not good at all.
Why are you running? I thought you wanted to talk.
You stink. Stop yelling.
That's just mean.
Stop yelling.
Fine.
It's not mean, it's true. You stink. Like
But that
death.
is mean. You don't say that to people.
Maybe
Does
you
anybody
should
have
take a bath.
prestidigitation?
I have druidcraft, but all I can do is maybe throw some nice smells at him.
I'm staying away from you.
Dandelion.
These frogs were not here when we first came in. What the fuck?
She said that they were.
They
Yeah,
were.
apparently-
I
but
had
we
them on the
didn't.
wrong layer,
Yeah.
but they have been visible the entire time.
So this room goes upstairs, and then this is going upstairs.
I have one biome.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah.
There's another door over here that we haven't opened yet. By where we came in. I'm gonna open it and see. Oh,
That's
that is where we came in. Never mind.
No, we came in
think
through
we
the
came-
trap door, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh, which one?
okay. Well, that one goes outside to the frogs. I don't want to do that. That's creepy.
If Ruben looks out the window at these frogs, they're not like staring at him menacingly, right? It's not some weird like crows thing.
As you put your eye up to the corner, like the little slit in the wall, and you're kind of looking at each of them, all in unison. Each frog does a hop, and it sounds like an army that is like shifting, doing its little stop, and they all turn and do that one eye to the next one eye blink that frogs do. Blink, blink. And they all stare.
Creepy.
Their croaking
Well,
ceased.
that's freaky. I'm gonna step away from that door.
Give me one
We
moment.
should probably go
They're like
upstairs.
frog army.
Yeah, which way should we go? Wait, were the stairs that were behind the door, did those go up or down?
They do go up.
Oh, okay. I thought you said down before. All right.
What do you need a minute for, Malik? We're on a mission here. Bryony's looking at you with annoyed face and crossed arms.
You know, there's no mean to be so rude. I just want to take a sample. You never know what this could be.
I'm gonna scoop up a little piece in my last vial.
Okay.
I'm gonna just look at all my 5 vials. My vial of strange brown sap, my vial of snail goop, my vial of acidic sludge, my vial of invisibility. Oh, so many nice colors.
I am quietly flying up these stairs.
Oh,
We didn't even agree
Vial.
which stairs we were going up.
That's why
Which
I'm
Hey.
stealthing.
All right.
Can I
that's,
name this vial
brave.
bathwater? Like hag bathwater?
Yes, you can.
Heck,
Thank you.
You can go up the other stairs if you want, but I'm stealthing.
Which ones did you go up? I didn't see where you went.
In here.
All right.
This one's right.
Oh, okay. So the one
The
behind the door.
staircase.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
And in this corner over here, is this a spiral staircase?
It is.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna stay here at the near where Meadow went up, just in case she needs help.
You fly up towards the door, Meadow, and you. No, that's wrong. You see the source of the droning sound, and there is a very, very large wasp's nest that clings to the shadowy corner above the door at the top of the stairs. The stairs themselves are extremely rickety and in disrepair. But yes, that's what you're seeing here.
And it's above the door?
It is so large. It is 7 foot long and 5 feet wide. It takes up most of this opening.
Okay. I go back downstairs.
What'd you see, Meadow?
We can't go that way. There is a giant wasp nest up there, and I don't know how to get rid of it safely.
Okay.
It's like bigger than you.
Okay.
Psst. These frogs just dormant, just staring at me.
So, shall we?
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting there, completely covering the balcony. It's 10 feet wide, and it runs almost the entire length of the cottage, and is covered from end to end with living frogs.
Can I pick one up?
As you reach out and your fingers curl around the frogs, one of the frogs. They all croak loudly in unison. And all of them, aside from the one you've grabbed, jump down into the lake.
Well,
That didn't sound like an alarm at all.
I guess we are friends now, Frogman. Come with me. I heard about the wasps.
I'm gonna drag him with me.
You said wasps?
How
How do you know it's a man?
How did you hear that?
I was standing over here, you're standing over here. I just had a rough guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's staff for 30 feet.
Oh look, there's people.
Oh,
Oh, they disappeared.
oh.
Over there at the other stairs, I just saw someone. To someone.
I think you're schizophrenic.
What is schizophrenic?
I don't even know myself, but it's something people keep saying I am. I think it's an insult, but I'm not sure.
I don't know about that, but you're certainly crazy.
Crazy smart, maybe.
Stupid frog.
Do you want to meet my frog? I caught him a minute ago.
And he's holding a gross little croaking frog.
Okay, let's not call him gross. Now, he would be very handsome and frog
Frog.
gross.
Yes, very lovely frogginess, but also frogs are slimy and stuff.
I'm just being hateful.
I am not.
Can I pet him?
You can pet the frog.
Does the
He-
frog like to be petted?
The little creature's like gullet fills as it does a rid. But other than that,
Mm,
What's their name?
I don't know. He is Frogman now. It is not a name. It is simply what I think he is. I will now take him with me as I move on in life.
Just carry him with me as I walk up the stairs through the shadows of light.
So you
How
don't
do
want
you
to
know
go up
it's a
those
man?
stairs?
Why?
I shout down
That's
as I
where
keep
the-
walking.
That's where the wasps are.
Oh. Sounds like fun.
Wasps.
do you continue up?
Yes, but I will shout back.
Hey, Blueberry, could you come with me?
What for?
I don't know. I got an idea.
Where did he go?
Meadow.
Upstairs.
Upstairs?
You are
This
alone
way?
in this dark hallway.
What are these things on the wall?
What dark hallway is Meadow in?
She went the
Meadow
spiral
is
staircase.
making the very smart choice to separate from the party. And she finds
And not tell anyone
herself-
where she went.
She just
I mean-
quietly slips away into the darkness. And the walls
Very
of this
famous.
dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. All are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. And a framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one wall.
Is it the blue one?
Yes.
What does it look? Oh, it's a mirror.
It is a mirror.
Okay.
Malik and Runa.
Ruben also seeing Malik go up there, I think feels bad that he's let Malik already go into that room and just wreak havoc, and kind of like, I better go up there with him.
The one time Ruben decides, you know what? Let's not wait and find out. Let's intervene.
You guys chug along behind him, and Bryony gives Silva an exasperated look. After you, I guess.
So,
And
Blueberry,
prepares to follow.
could you take out that water gun of yours and, oh, I don't know, drown them?
I don't see what we're drowning.
The bees.
Right
what is it?
here
Drown the
is a very large, 7-foot long and 5-foot wide wasp's nest that clings to the shadowy corner above the door.
It's not a.
Fire hose that bitch.
I'll be right back.
Seem to be stuck.
You're stuck. Oh, down below. There is not a lot of room in this stairwell.
Fire hose that bitch. Drench him, John.
I don't think that's a smart thing to do against wasp.
No, that's not a good idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
I'm gonna.
What's the
head
worst
back-
that could
I want to
happen?
head back down and go up the other stairs. They attack you,
How can they
Let's
attack
see.
you
and
if
you
they're
can't
drowning?
fight bees.
You can when you have a big water gun.
They're not bees. They're wasps.
They're wasps, and the geyser's not big enough to hit the entire nest. It's 7 feet by 5 feet. So when
You
you
know,
hit
you trick
one
shot
side of
over
it,
it.
they're gonna fly out the other side and attack.
Or if you just shoot the roof, so you become like a waterfall, so you become like a wall
Silva's
of
making a
water.
lot of great points, Malik.
What if you shoot the roof so it becomes a waterfall that comes flying down? That way you have a wall of water keeping you safe as you move forward and
Maybe
drown
we can
them
try
all.
to smoke them out, like burning
Yeah, I'm
something that
going.
will produce a
I'm
lot of
going the other
smoke.
way.
See?
Anybody? Well,
What did I miss?
I mean, we
No.
They are
could light
determining
a-
whether or not they kill the wasps or get killed by them.
and I ran away.
Yes.
I'm now at the bottom of the spiral stairs.
Heading up.
Yep,
All right. Bryony
because
will
I figure
much
that must be
happily
where
follow.
Meadow. I assume that's where Meadow went when she disappeared.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
All right.
All right, I now
So,
gotta find where I am. There I am.
Meadow,
Do
what
I-
are you doing briefly in this hallway, and then we're gonna return back to the other hallway.
Do I hear them coming?
You do hear Silva and Bryony's quiet, careful footsteps. They are both monks, after all.
Okay. She kind of looks behind her and puts her finger to her lips, silently, and then gestures to the paintings and mirror.
I don't know if you caught the description of this room or not, Silva.
I did not.
The walls in this hallway are covered with tons of different portraits of people who are scared, people who are upset, people who are crying, and the figures are of all different races, and in multiple different mediums, such as paintings, etchings, and sketches. And each of them are displayed in gaudy gilded frames. The only thing on the wall that of difference is a framed oval mirror just here that is 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, which is hanging in the middle of one of these walls.
Looking in the mirror, does it appear to be a normal mirror in that it reflects back what is really in the room?
You move to stand in front of it as Meadow, I presume, hovers in front of it. And as you look into it, the both of your faces are completely taut. There is no expression on your face, despite what you and your physical body make your face do. You know for certain that Runa. Malik, you're so funny with that picture. No matter what you make your face on your body do, the reflection in the mirror stays the same, and it is completely placid.
I don't like it.
Nah, it's creepy.
We need Runa and her detecting to tell us what kind of magic that is.
Do you guys do anything else in the mirror?
Well, last. I don't have anything I can do. Last I saw Runa, Malik was trying to get her to use the water cannon on the wasp nest that you found.
I don't have anything. We didn't pick up anything in the treasure-wise that would help in this situation, do we?
Not that I know of.
I mean, I know the detect magic spell, but I didn't prepare to cast it this morning, so I don't think I can help you right now. Sorry. Back in the bee hallway.
Malik, as your friend, I do have a sense of responsibility towards your well-being, but I do need to let you know that if you throw water on that wasp nest, I'm gonna have to run.
Fuck, I can't make the voice. I'm breaking character. Oh.
I am not doing that.
Well, about this then. You both go downstairs. You take the frogman. And I say, geyser on the wall. Drown my enemies in the wall.
How can you do that without my decanter?
I was gonna say I was gonna borrow it. Miss Blueberry.
It was implied.
It was implied.
Let's see. No,
I
we
borrow
still
your
need you
decanter
alive,
and you
so
borrow my frog.
I'm gonna save you from your stupid idea and say no.
You're all very negative today, you know that? You know what? Fine. If we can't have it my way, I will do it the simple way. Bees, hear me and hear me well. I will walk past you. If you sting me, you make a foe of the great Alvora, or whatever her name was. The person
not
who lives
bees.
there. I don't know. I don't know names.
Can I just nod to Robin and like grab Malik?
I'm about to go right past them.
Ruben will help you grab Malik.
And just
So
drag
they're
him
like
back.
strong arming him, like grabbing him around the neck, the waist, and just dragging him down the stairs.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
What are you?
All right.
That's
Let's
not
do
that kind of idea.
2 strength rolls from you and for Ruben and Runa, and another strength from Malik to contest.
I have a -1. It shouldn't be hard to beat.
All right. Well, Malik goes limp in your arms, and
He is a paper mache man. He is
and
paper mache.
you completely drag him down the stairs and out into the pool room. Do you truly want a frog to control?
I want that frog. Give me control over that frog.
You can have this frog, 1 sec.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I truly want that frog. Will go
I
in
warn
the
you
end.
now, he finna die.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he is.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not gonna.
I'm
not gonna kill.
I will learn Revivify just to bring that frog back.
You have some diamonds.
Okay.
Alright, you
If
should have
Malik
it now.
dies,
There we go,
Robin
my
will adapt
frog.
the frog.
Okay.
Oh well.
I'm gonna carry this guy.
Since you are so hateful in my approach, then what do you suggest we do?
I suggest we stay away, Malik. And listen, sometimes your real friends have to stop you from yourself.
I don't think you are my real friends. A real friend would support me. I read that in a book.
Well, I'm not sure who wrote that book, but I disagree.
God,
Let's go.
I
Let's go with that
hate
other
you.
set of stairs. Hey, well, sure, yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's go up the other set of stairs. Ruben feels weirdly like a dad at this moment. And it's just let's go up the other stairs and find the rest of our friends.
Let's
Whatever.
redirect, child. What are you guys doing up in that hall while they are dragging Ruben, Malik to safety?
I'm studying the portraits because I'm wondering if there are like actually people trapped in there, or people she like.
They sort of give you the heebie-jeebs a little bit. But you don't sense anything strange from them, though you're not particularly in tune with the weed, as it were.
I mean, I have magic. I just particular kind of magic.
It's not your forte.
If only we had a wizard who
Um,
had detect magic.
As you are considering your options, you hear a clamor of footsteps, and you find Ruben and Runa sort of like pushing Malik up the stairs.
I like the stench when you reach your first before the footsteps.
Also, that he definitely alerts you of his arrival.
Nasty.
And this hallway, it is not. This is not a big hallway.
I am a frog.
I plug my nose.
That's
Ugh.
disgusting. Watch your manners.
Are these doors
So,
locked?
is there
Mark?
any?
No, we haven't tested the doors yet.
Yeah, and
Oh.
I saw.
are there any? I was
people.
just gonna ask if there were any identifying marks or any noises coming from any of the doors.
I will give you a perception check if you'd like to try and listen quietly as
Okay.
Malik thunders around.
Frog.
Does Runa's detect magic ping anything here?
Not that you can tell. Not that you can hear, Silva.
Okay.
I think it's been longer than 10 minutes since you guys were down in that pool room looking at that well, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Darn.
Yep.
Truly, I do.
Well, no use dawdling. So, eeny, miny, mo, I want to go here.
Oh, great. He's gonna.
Or not.
Bryony, she kind of tries to
Thank
pry
God
the
it was
mirror
locked.
off the wall, but to no avail, unfortunately. That door is not locked.
There's a gap here, by the way, in the wall.
Where?
Right here. I can see through it.
I see.
Not much.
Oh yeah, there's a crack in the
Mega.
wall.
Yeah, you see nothing. Malik,
Oh,
you
Not a
open
crack
the door,
anymore.
and within, two creatures are having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room.
I know I saw that.
The first figure is seated, in a time-worn armchair. She is tall, lean, a woman of gray complexion, dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat of eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with
That's
bulging
creepy.
eyes and cracked
She's
skin.
pretty.
It is clad in a shapeless garment and sits on one end of a love seat with its legs pulled up beneath it.
Charmer's
Flies flit into and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't
Ew.
speaking.
creepy. Ugh.
Two tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets, flicking from between it and around the room. Meadow, you will notice these creatures as the same you saw peek down the stairwell. The room itself is filthy. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin model every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall, in one corner is a hulking wooden cabinet, and sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. And a decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner. As you all file into the room, this toad-like creature turns to look at each of you, fixing her bulging eyes on you. What act of desperation compels you to enter my home, little darlings?
Meadow whispers to Bryony in her ear, and she says, I saw those creatures peek down the stairs at us.
Spy.
Hello, my name is Malik Alkemeyer. This is your frog, but I'm carrying him now. Do you mind me carrying your frog?
As long as you provide something in return, or reciprocity, dear. Though I must
I
say,
see.
I am far more interested to hear what you are doing here in the first place.
Oh, right. Well, see, I lost kind of track of time as I found your taxidermy workshop. And I must say I lost myself in there. Whenever you have time, please do take a gander at what I did. It is nothing like your work, but it is something to admire indeed. Right. I am gonna be honest, I forgot why I'm here. But I found this frog, and I found your workshop. I had some fun in there. I hope you like my work. I hope that will count as reciprocity. Would you tell me who you are? Shit, I'm getting a loop. I'm getting a loop. I'm getting a loop.
Whispers to Silva and says, I wish I knew the silent spell. Bring up the spell book.
Who's carrying that?
I have no idea.
I'm not doing it. I'm the fucking retard.
I don't think we gave it to Malik because he cannot be.
I don't think you did either.
I
That
thought-
doesn't sound smart.
I thought it was. I thought it was Silva because she's the queen or whatever.
She's a smart person.
I-
Smart guns.
If they handed it to me, I did not put it in my inventory, but sure. I'll pull out the book.
What's this? Right. Thieves in my midst?
No.
No, not at all.
Delivery
We are
people.
here to return this. We came across some admirers of you who
Said
found this,
they recovered.
and they wanted us to return it back to you for your safekeeping.
Interesting. I'll have to deal with them later. Bring it here, Your Majesty.
Real quick though, is there something that maybe you have that you could return to us? Reciprocity and all?
That's not how this works, little furry one. How this works is you help me, and then I help you. This is but a small list. A small tick on the list of chores that I have for you.
I mean,
But great progress.
sounds fair, I guess. I must ask, do you have any experience in keeping people in line? You know, like keeping morale and leadership up, stopping HR complaints?
Do you think I have any need for that sort of thing? Who cares if people complain? They can't complain if they're dead.
Oh, good point, good point.
He starts writing that down.
Malik, don't listen to her.
Why? She has given most excellent advice.
No, that's bad. That's very naughty.
He looks back at the woman.
Are you naughty? Are you evil?
What is evil? Truly.
Ah, shit. Looks back at Meadow. What's evil?
Evil is hurting other people, making them miserable, ruining their lives, stealing.
Does the
money.
paladin who strikes down the zealot, is he evil?
Looks back at Meadow.
You are
It's
no
like a back and
paladin.
forth.
Well, I think you have your answer then, dear. But I am powerful, and I can help you with whatever it is that you seek. But I will do no such thing until you have proven yourself useful to me.
I mean,
Haven't
Find
we
me your
proven
book.
ourselves useful by returning your book?
This is but one of 3 tasks that I have for you.
well,
What
name
are
them,
the
I
others?
suppose.
If you wish to treat with me, little ones, you must fix my preservation pool. It seems that the well that supplies the water to my pool is plugged, and you must fix the problem. I haven't the time. I also fancy myself as somewhat of an expert in taxidermy, as you already well know. And there is a
Yes.
bullywug hunter who has a crate waiting for me on the other side of the shore, filled with animal carcasses for me to stuff. You must pick that up and bring it to me.
That's awfully simple. You're a nice woman. I like you. I hope we become great friends. May I ask, do you use your preservation thingy-majib to keep the corpses fresh? Because that is the most ingenious idea, I must say. Could I borrow this idea of yours?
It's a lengthy process, but I'd be more than willing to take you on as my taxidermy apprentice if you'd like to stick around for a while.
You don't say.
Oh,
Taxidermy
yes,
is
I
a
could
hobby of
always
losers.
use more subjects.
Come on.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as subject. More like admirer. But I must say I like your style. Very well. I will lead the frog here. Please do not harm the frog. You people have fun.
You'll just start walking down, oblivious.
Anything else
So-
for you?
So if we complete these 3 tasks for you, what do we get in return?
I presume you came here for something, did you not? I'm happy to hear out your request once you have proven me useful.
To the wall!
Meadow is Meadow is extremely uncomfortable, and she's like keeping her distance and is just abnormally quiet.
Well, I think, at least my understanding, that maybe you have something that belongs to my friends here. We're hoping to get it back.
Oh, I'm happy to give your things back to you. On one additional condition.
A lot of conditions piling up real quick.
Do you expect to get what you are asking for in any other way? I think that you have the option of doing what I ask or going home empty-handed.
Sort
Well,
of looks at you all, like, expectantly.
what is it that you want in return for returning what is theirs?
If you would like the things back that once belonged to you but now belong to me, you must steal a portrait of my ugly sister Scabatha and bring it back to me within 8 days.
And she holds out her hand, her gross, spindly hand in front of her, palm up.
I'll give you some small pieces of information.
just to help you because I am so generous. Listen well. Loom Lurch, where my sister resides, is a giant hollowed tree located deep in the forest of Thither. She lives there, makes it her lair, hardly ever leaves. Her portrait, the one I desire, is displayed in a circular room in the heart of Loomlurch, alongside portraits of myself and, well, my other sister and our good friend, Tasha. And in order to reach thither, well, we've made sure that you cannot cross freely. But there is a guide here in Downfall. Some scarecrow, I don't remember his name. He knows the way.
And then into her open palm, she spits and holds it out.
Ruben looks a little shocked and is like, "What? I'm sorry. I think maybe there's just been a little bit of misunderstanding. I'm not really one for stealing things from other people. So I think I'm going to have to decline on that route. Is there something else that maybe we could do? What about that drain you had clogged? That sounded a little more my speed."
Oh yes, this he must do as well. This just go as easily as you children seem to think that.
I feel like you're really trying to milk us here.
Milk you? Yes, for the cows that you are. This is my domain. I am in control here. There is no single being in hither more powerful than I, and you are beginning to annoy me. You will do as I have asked, or you will face my wrath.
And she sort of stands, and it's giving like Yoda almost, but she gets like, she's not actually enlarging, but she seems to like, her presence grows larger and she becomes more imposing as she rises to her feet.
Do not tempt me.
Is she actually bluffing when she said she's the most powerful person here? Like in this area.
You can make an insight check, yeah.
Yeah, freedom, let's go.
You can feel a shudder in your spine as you know she's being truthful. Another entity, to her knowledge, in hither that could challenge her.
I'm gonna extend my hand to shake her.
Your palm squelches against hers as the spit of both of you mingles.
Very well. The rest of you.
And she spits in her palm once more, holding it out.
Come on now, I don't have all day. Either accept the bargain, or make haste from my sight before you become my afternoon snake.
She looks to Reuben and Silva expectantly.
Well, I'm not in the business of making bargains I don't intend to honor, and I'm not going to go on a thieving mission for it. You haven't really given me much reason to trust you. And Ruben leans in. Listen, I'm really trying to go to bat for you with these people, but you're making it really hard. He leans back out, and it's like, I'm sorry, but I'll go where my friends go, but I can't make a deal personally with you.
Well, then I hope you have no particular attachment to the things that used to be yours, because, as I said, now they are mine.
I want what was mine.
I'm trying to remember. Does anybody remember which of the hags has whose stuff?
Bavorda has ours, yours and mine.
Right. So Reuben, she doesn't have Reuben's stuff anyway. Whatever Reuben
think so.
lost.
Does she have her own stuff?
Let me see. Let me
No,
see.
I don't think so.
I don't believe that she does.
But
No,
we also
she does
have
not.
to. We also need to freeze Ivilna, and they're keeping her trapped.
Well, she
Are
kind of
you
has to
saying
die.
this out loud, or is
Right.
this table talk?
Table talk. Well, actually, Meadow would say that to Bryony. Out here, we're quietly between the two of them.
Yeah, I think my friends and I need to talk so that we can decide what we want to do as a party. Would you mind if we stepped out to have a discussion amongst ourselves?
Do it quickly.
And she sort of waves you off dismissively.
As we're exiting, I just want to vibe check her. It was clear that she was honest in her representation of her being the strongest, but in terms of denying her will, if it should come to a threat of physical danger or harm, she's outclasses us by leaps and bounds. Is that a sense of any sense of that Ruben can glean?
Oof. Survival check? What do you think? I was thinking either survival or maybe perception, but I think survival might be slightly more appropriate.
Is that like survival or insight?
Yeah, insight maybe as well, but survival.
I'll give you insight if you're better at that one.
Mm.
Survival would make sense because that's usually what rangers use to like
So I was thinking.
assess their prey or whatever.
She's definitely a hell of a lot stronger than you. You can feel the magic like rippling off of her in like leaps and bounds.
W aura.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta level up before we kill her.
Yeah. All right. So
whose stuff does she have again? Just so I know.
Mine is Silva's for sure.
mine and Meadows.
And she is preventing me from being able to tell how do I say it?
Directions.
Yeah. I cannot.
Ruben, make a history check.
I would be lost if I was on my own. Because I have no idea what direction is where or how to find my way.
Need to make a
You ready for this?
history check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. A 19 minus 1, 18.
I feel
Damn.
like he's
Wow.
gonna forget.
So, this woman, this creature, is quite strong. Extremely strong, even. But
Oh yeah.
not
The
excessively
weakest.
more so than the Watcher that you've already fought. They are both inherently like magical entities.
Means they're
But-
weak at physical.
It's so.
But then again, I feel like the Watcher wasn't actually trying to kill us.
There's also that to take into account.
Look, the kind of vibe I'm getting off this is that if she were to threaten us, and it need be that there is some sort of confrontation, it would be hard fought. But I think that maybe we should reconsider a tactical approach if that is the case, and perhaps find something to pitch it to our advantage.
Look, we'll play along.
Bryony
for now.
Bryony cracks her knuckles and sort of like flexes, and she's like, I don't know, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take her down. I could do it by myself. I don't need any of your help. It'd be better if I had your help. But I'm ready.
Meadow says, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but perhaps it would be better to just play along for now and wait until we're all as ready as you are.
Whatever. She just kind of like crosses her arms and like looks anywhere but at the rest of you. clearly edging for her own fight.
Look, I get
Did,
it. I do not trust her. I don't feel comfortable with this entire situation. I would rather just, do the thing. But I don't want to risk anyone's lives either.
I agree. I think there are allies to be found, and I'm rapidly forming an opinion about the character of this woman, as well as is there anything that we wanted to ask her regarding other events that we have become privy to while here, like Sir Talavar? Is that
I think
is
it
there
would
any
be
safe
better.
way to ask about that?
I think we should avoid mentioning him. But maybe we need to ask her about.
Her beef with the other people?
No, I think we should. I think we should just stick to what we've already told her. I don't want to give away too much.
All right.
Because if if we tell her about the what, she might decide to just outright attack us. So.
Besides, I don't think she'll be giving us a lot of helpful information
Yeah.
unless we start helping her.
Yeah, and if anything, she'll just make us do more. And if she were to free who, then it would actually just she wouldn't have control over this area anymore. And I think she prefers to have control over this area. So let's just not mention her at the moment. But yes, that means, Ruben, that you will have to steal from Scabatha.
Well,
But
I don't intend to do that.
But I will say that Scabatha is probably just as evil. And you don't have to do the actual stealing. You just have to assist us when we're there.
Like I said to her, I will go where my friends go, but I do not intend to steal anything.
You don't have to do the actual stealing. Just,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
maybe a little bit of guidance.
Besides, if she has two people's thing, doesn't that mean that two people just need to shake her hand?
You already shook her hand, and I'm not touching that lady.
It's disgusting. I don't blame you.
And
you
I
can
don't
still
really care
feel
whether
the
I
wet
get
spot
mine
on your
back.
hand, Runa.
Part of me thinks that maybe
Really,
we're, to not make a deal is beneficial to us, but it's also maybe beneficial to her. If we don't make a deal, then we're just maybe doing these things for free.
yeah.
Yeah, so, Silva, why don't you go shake her hand and...
All right. I will go shake her hand. Although I don't really want my 3 inches back, but I will go shake her hand for your directionality.
Thank you. I wish that's all they took from me was 3 inches.
The hag and her companion are still chatting, and they fall quiet as you return to the room, Silva.
Well, have you made your decisions? Hurry up now, I don't have all day.
I spit in my hand and reach out to Bevlorna.
Very good, very good.
And she spits in hers as well and claps it on there and gives it a good rub.
Oh, God.
Remember what I said. The portrait of my in 8 days' time.
Understood.
As
We will
well
be back.
as the pool and the package. Off you go.
Understood.
Yes, boss.
And you are all rudely dismissed from her presence.
So the pool is downstairs.
Yep.
And she said it's plugged. So
I
we
wonder
need to
if
go
it's
figure
that-
out how to unplug it.
You said it was contaminated. Is there any way to purify?
Well,
Or
it sounds like it just needs to be like its circulatory system is clogged.
maybe
So we need to figure out what.
we could. Is there some way to suck up the water and just leave whatever's not water behind?
Must be a drain.
I think we need
Otherwise,
to examine the well in the middle and find out, like, maybe we need to go back downstairs or
Okay.
outside and see, because there was that pipe
Yeah, but it
that
was all the way
seems to be
down.
part of this well, right? So I'm wondering if there's anything around that we can kind of figure out.
You know,
Have
Rabbit
you
Man.
tried using your decanter on this thing?
oh yeah, that.
And do what? Flood it?
If you, I don't know, if you say like geyser or something, will it like flush it out?
I doubt
Golden
it.
style.
I can try. I'll give it the... But I'm not stepping into that thing. I'll give my decanter to Meadow since she can fly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I go over and I grab it and I go over to the well. How does this thing work again?
It's like a command word and it shoots out water.
Just shout, geyser. I mean, you don't have to shout, but like, just...
Okay. I aim it at the entrance to the well and I say, geyser.
Can you? One second.
Won't that kind of rocket you to the roof? Kinda?
Why would it rocket me?
I mean, if
Right,
you can
since
push
you're
a
not
raft,
anchored.
If anything, it would just
I mean-
it would just flood the.
Well, the pressure
Mm,
would push you back too.
I don't think there
At
is
the
like a
same time.
recoil for the caster, but like, it's just magic, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like a...
Fire hose.
An actual... yeah,
Cantor
an
kicks
actual
like a 12 gauge shotgun.
water hose.
that'd
What
be
is
funny.
that?
though.
Me?
As you shoot the decanter into the mouth of the well, you hear a strange sort of noise. It's sort of a sloshing, squelching sound,
Oh,
Oh, so
and a
much being scientific, I
gelatinous
guess.
cylinder washes its way out of the well and begins to spill over into the pool.
Did I just lubricate
Oh, it's up.
the well for it to come out?
Yeah, you lubricated it
Apparently.
nice and good.
Oh my
see.
god.
Now
It
that's
was
how
just-
you snake a drain.
I mean,
See, here I was
aren't
being all
those
scientific about it.
things' job is to clean.
Well,
I don't know about that.
last time I got a nat 20, this time I got a nat 1.
Interesting.
Oh, full circle.
Ruben, did I get you?
Dustin, or
There you
got
go.
a net.
I got it. Yep, I did it. Oh, just kidding.
Jeez.
Perfect.
I think there is actually a bit of lore about gelatinous cube in D&D that they are used to clean dungeons
Huh.
after the adventurers die.
It's the circle of life.
It's the circle of life. Okay, Ruben, you are
Okay.
up. You are fast and you are speedy. See this gelatinous thing coming up. What do you do?
Hell yeah. This the railing. Did you say it was like 15 feet down into this pool?
Great question. No, it's 5 feet high. Like up here, it's like 5 feet down from where you are to the base. Of the
excellent.
pool.
I'd like to hop this rail and
Jump down.
yes.
Indeed.
I cannot though, so I'm gonna move my character token here and here.
Oh, sorry.
And I will
Make a
going to
splash
channel
in the
divinity
pool.
and channel Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
Oh,
Very good. So you have a +5 to your. Nope, a
3 hit points.
Plus 3, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, +8.
So everyone that ends
Plus
their
8.
turn within 30 feet should gain 8 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And that is...
You said 8 temporary?
Yes.
That's at the end of our turn, right?
Yes. Can I actually move up top, jump the rail, and move here instead?
Yeah, fine.
Perfect. And that will be my turn.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Meadow.
So wait a minute. Ruben knew about. Is Ruben the one who knew that the gelatinous thing tainted the water?
No, it was Runa.
Nope, that was Runa and
Runa.
technically you, but I don't think
So
you
my
go for it.
question. Yeah, my question is, what would we know about this kind of creature and how to defeat it if we know anything?
I'm
I
happy to
assumed
give you a
whoever
history
knew-
check if you like.
Okay. I'm not great at history, but I will attempt it. Wow, not
Yes,
bad.
pretty good.
You know a couple of things about oozes. It does not have a very tough exterior, so it is easy to land your hits on it. However, it is immune to a lot of the common conditions. It also cannot see you. It has blind sight. And it can suck people up inside of it. Those are the things that you know.
No idea how. Okay.
You've read a book at one time or another.
That didn't tell me how to kill the thing.
I can't tell you how to kill it, but I can give you information.
No, I'm
so
saying
that
the book the
surmise.
book didn't tell me
Yes,
how to kill it.
You were missing the last 3 chapters, so you didn't get that far.
All right, well. Who's up? Meadow.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if I want to concentrate on this or concentrate on the other thing. What would you guys prefer? Possible advantage or more damage?
Well, we don't even
What
know what
you-
kind of damage. What will damage it?
Okay.
Just hit it hard.
You can do this.
Okay. Well, I can only concentrate on one thing at a time, so I guess I'll just do damage. I will. Oh. I will shoot it and mark it as my favorite foe.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to hit it to mark it, or
You have to land a hit first, I believe.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Here, I'll just put it in the thing. This when you hit. Oh yeah, when you hit a creature. Okay. Am I considered? I don't know how far away I am from him, height-wise, to do a ranged attack.
Not very. The room itself's not very big. You're in a cottage.
Okay, so can I move away from him without getting an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go like here-ish, I
Yeah, your arrow launches off and shoots out into the little
Okay, so that's
jelly dude.
6 piercing,
Disappears.
4
but-
psychic,
You
and
definitely feel as though it's done something, and then an extra d4.
yeah, and I do a d4
Mm-hmm.
and another 3. So whatever that is, 6 plus 7, 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Blood?
And that is just. Is that a bonus attack? Or is that a bonus action to do the favorite foe thing? Or is it just part of my action?
It's just a thing.
I don't think I think I've done it like once this entire campaign, so it's like.
It's just a thing that happens, basically.
Okay.
I think a status on
So
what
I
you've
can
done.
still do a bonus action.
Mhm.
But I don't want to use my. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn because I don't want to use my spell slots up yet.
Okay.
Don't you
Uh,
also have
don't
some
forget
special
to
spells?
add your 8 temporary hit
Alright.
points.
I don't think she's in range. It's only 30 feet, isn't it?
Oh, because I didn't end. My turn.
30-foot
It's-
radius, not diameter.
Oh,
Right, so it's only to here.
Twice that.
no, 30
Oh,
feet
right.
fr-
Okay.
radius.
So here. Got it. Oh, like this. Like, pretty much like the whole room, then.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strategic.
Look, I don't know the things. I do D&D, not math.
It's okay. We know
um,
you just don't want me to get temporary hit points.
It's fine. No, please get him. That means Bryony gets them as well.
Yeah,
Which is
true.
good, especially as her body ripples before you all, and a much larger bear than that takes her place.
Stealth insert?
Nice.
No, Malik, you can't dissect her.
Don't, yeah, that's terrible.
Uh-oh.
I said self insert, I didn't say dissect, but now I got that idea too.
Not for self-insert purposes, but yes. And that is her bonus action. And so she's going to use her action to jump over the railing and make a giant splash in the water.
Splish splash.
And smack this guy.
Hey now, don't get my wings
Yeah.
wet.
As though droplets rain down around her bare form, she takes a chunk out with her teeth and slashes away a glob of the jelly
Holy fuck.
with her claws.
Nice.
Ew, nasty.
This character, I think it's just this character, she's got good luck, honestly.
She might want
Always
to
roll
spit
pretty
that
good.
out.
Yeah, most definitely. Runa.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll cast Ray of Frost.
And that music though.
Oh, that did not cast Ray of Frost. There.
Damn. Death beam.
Oh,
Yeah, your
nice.
fingers outstretch, and from the tips of them shoot the coldest ray that any of you have ever felt. And it connects with the gel.
I would say you see Rona when she usually activate her magic. There is like 2 ghost fires floating behind her, and you see like a ghostly hand. Her left hand will shoot the ray of frost,
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
and that's gonna be 10 cold damage. And he's I know that gelatinous cubes have very low speed, so he's not going anywhere, I guess.
Possible.
Nice.
So
That's a girl's noise. Alright. All done for Bruno's turn. The thing slurps. And he begins to like roll and become itself in a different location, essentially. And it begins to engulf Ruben.
Num num num.
So you need to make a dex save, please.
Not looking good.
6d6. Oof.
Yes. Get out of here.
Oof.
You begin to feel the fur on your body dissolve. We're about to have a very, very pink Ruben.
This is after he was also on fire a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yes, but
All right.
that 14 damage isn't going to happen until the start of the cube's next turn, so you don't have to take that now. But you are essentially.
It says on a failed save, the
restrained.
cube enters the thing, and I take the damage, right? And then on next time, I take 66.
And is engulfed. Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry. I was misreading that. Lucky you.
Did you say that the cube is deaf?
I said it was blind.
Blind.
Okay, just checking.
What's your con modifier,
if Ruben,
Let me check.
if Ruben is engulfed, does that mean he's incapacitated?
Suffocating and restrained.
It's 2.
Okay.
So you can hold
So it
your
doesn't
breath
affect-
for 3 minutes. So
Oh,
you've
alright.
got lots of rounds of being able to.
I don't assume this combat will take 30 turns, so
I
should not be a problem.
really Friggin' hope not. That would be terrible. And Zelda.
Dope among shit.
Okay. My crossbow is not a monk weapon, right? Is a
No,
crossbow
and
a
I-
monk weapon?
I don't. I know
Okay.
that you used your short sword as your dedicated weapon at.
Yeah,
sort
no,
of
and
last
I didn't
long
change
rest.
it. So, yeah, I didn't change it. So it's still my longsword is still my dedicated weapon because I didn't change it. But
Okay.
all right. So I am gonna come over here and attack it with my longsword.
Okay.
And that is terrible.
Your foot loses a little bit of its grip because of the wet, slick stones beneath it. And you slip.
Okay, I will use my bonus
Unless Runa wants to
action
do anything about that.
It's not that important.
You should.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you not have advantage for flanking?
So.
Oh, I guess I can't. I'm
we
inside of
can
it.
do flanking,
Yeah.
but that means enemies are also going to do flanking to you. So I haven't been up to this point. If at any point that changes, feel free to let me know. At which point, enemies will be a thing that they
It's
can do.
different for rogues.
I have never played with that, so I don't even know what that means.
It means like if you and your ally are targeting the same creature,
If you're on opposite sides, if you can draw a line through their token and you two are on opposite sides, then
okay.
you flanking and you would get advantage on your attack. Which means the enemies could also do it.
Except you're not on the other side, you're inside.
That is true.
You are my enemy, Ruben.
Okay.
No.
I don't know that it'll do any good, but I will bonus action punch it.
Okay.
Slap the jelly. Make
You
it
curl
wiggle.
your fists and you swing, and your hand collides with the super gross jelly.
And
Your hand comes
27.
away a bit tacky, almost, and burning a little bit, like it's been doused in a little bit of acid.
does it appear to have done any damage?
No. Flavorly only.
No, I mean, does it appear that I did any
yes,
damage?
you did,
Yeah.
you did, yeah. You did
Burn
only
him.
flavor damage this time. So.
Okay. I was like, well, you said it seemed to be immune to some damages, so I wasn't sure.
Some the standard
type.
conditions.
Oh, conditions, not damage. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
I have no reason to use this.
My 8
because...
points.
Oh yeah, that too. I don't know why then you bother using it. It's kind of pointless.
You already have sneak attack.
I know, but I want to use the one feature I will never use in the game.
Okay.
Because it's kind of pointless.
Well, it
Wow.
doesn't.
Ew.
It's not real good with deception.
The second nat 1? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's something.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
Well, at least I know your next move.
You are too concerned with what that cube doing. And we are actually, since it's the top of the
Hit
round,
me with it.
we are. Oh yeah, we are doing that.
Oh
We're
god.
doing what?
Killing Ruben, actually.
Let's go.
Again.
What the hell just happened?
Oh.
So much.
There goes our cleric.
Again.
Wait. Didn't you say it was the beginning of the cube's next turn?
It is the wait.
Oh,
No, the
Ruben.
cube
Ah.
went right before me.
Yeah.
The cube.
Thank
There are
God.
many people before
Ruben,
the cube.
Why are you
including
so
Ruben.
eager to die? Why did you be like this?
I think, no,
It's
it's not on
actually-
my turn.
It's Ruben's turn.
It's
no,
on,
it's on
no,
the
it's
cube's
on the
turn.
cube's turn. That's correct.
Yeah,
So
each of the
there
crew-
Oh, I thought it was on my
is
turn.
no happening. And we are going
Thank
to end session
God.
there for the evening, so that we don't go up to 3
Ruben's
hours. So that
dead.
we can go to sleep. Ruben's
Sounds
not
good.
dead yet. He did not just take 20 damage and die immediately, even though he apparently wanted to do that.
You people are
Um,
needing to sleep.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I
Lame.
Not that. Well, I can go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like I can go on
Um,
for at least 1 more hour.
I mean, I think you guys should be able to kill it pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I know that
Yeah.
once we get to 3 hours, it's a little bit much for you. Alright, let me bring this back. Ruben, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
look, you're trying to avoid us. Look, you're trying to get rid of us already. I see you.
Hardly at all. Are you gonna try to escape?
I strongly recommend that.
Yeah.
You know what? I
Me
dare
too.
you to not escape. I dare you to kill it.
Yeah, I will try
From
and
the
escape.
inside?
How can he miss from the inside? Just
You can't
What's the
really
name?
move.
necrotic touch.
Inside.
I forgot the word.
Oh, wonderful.
Ruben swims out of it like he's moving through a crowded room, just like squeezing in and out between people. Oh, it pops out like a pop.
You know what?
Delicious.
Okay, so I have a rabbit
gross.
in real
I
life.
love that.
I have a rabbit in real life, and I heard that it's kind of like chinchillas. Like if you try to grab a rabbit, their fur just kind of naturally comes out. So I feel like Ruben just slipped out by losing some of his fur.
Like a wet sucker on shag carpet. There's just hair stuck to the cube.
That's a very disgusting
Ew, gross.
image.
Yes, it is. Like my kid,
Okay.
my kid used to be really into slime, and it would get really messy and get like crap in it, and that's just what I'm imagining right now.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I'm going to. I'll be fine. Take my temporary hit points. And that was my action. So, yeah, that's it. Ruben fights his way out.
It's gonna die.
Good job,
shortly.
Ruben.
You wanna get out of there?
Okay.
Yeah, well done.
Ruben
Since-
will
Since
move
Ruben
slightly.
is out of there, I am, and I noticed that some of my party members failed to hit the thing a couple of times. I'm going to drop the concentration on favored foe and instead use fairy fire.
Yeah, I guess. I think it has like an armor class of 10 or 8, but like we just somehow are rolling that once.
But if if it doesn't pass the DC, then you guys will have advantage on the cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wait,
that is dex
I don't know.
Okay, thank God.
Which is so honestly useful to you, because I will freely share that it has this ability. So it's not that it's invisible, but I'm gonna make. I mean, that negates that ability, in my opinion.
Ew.
Wait.
So just
Okay.
murdered everyone. That's great.
A successful DC 15 Wisdom Perception check to spot a cube that has neither moved nor attacked. A creature that tries to enter the cube's space while unaware of the cube is surprised by it. Oh.
But hasn't
That's
it
like
already attacked?
Yeah, but if there were
if it attacks
if there was
Ruben.
somehow it were to get away from you guys and no one had tried to attack it, it would then be difficult to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
Okay, so we have advantage against it now?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
And that was an action.
I don't have any bonuses that aren't just spells. So, have fun with that, guys.
Oh, Brian is about to have a lot of fun with that. Because her attacks have advantage, so.
Yep, every single one of them. I think.
Yep. Any attack roll. So.
And that's for the next minute.
Are you kidding?
My God.
Okay, see, I wasn't kidding. This particular
Wow.
just has good luck. So you guys are welcome.
2 crits. You're welcome. Because
You know-
Wow.
And
Just
filled,
made it.
filled with a rage that would put a barbarian to shame. Bryony's bear form goes savage and begins just absolutely gnashing away and clawing away. And this gelatinous cube is more like a gelatinous pile of
Jello.
shredded goo.
So. Yeah, maybe we can kill a hag upstairs. Just have Bryony go do it.
Maybe she was ready to kill that egg.
She said she was geared up for a fight, y'all.
is she higher level than us?
Alright, Bruno. Hit him with the disintegration ray.
Bruno. Disintegration ray? I don't know if Bruno even has that one.
Yeah, she does. Ray of Frost. Disintegration ray.
Yeah, same.
I think, yeah, pretty much.
Can you?
Well, this guy's not moving anywhere, so I'm gonna attack
Look at
him
them.
with firebolt. Rona will raise her other hand.
Fire and ice, do it.
With advantage.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's an 18. Yes.
The sparks ignite the cube, the cylinder rather. And
We?
he does the exact amount of damage that he needs to do in order to
Nice.
vanquish.
Nice. Go team. That was great teamwork.
Good job.
And the creature is suddenly inanimate, as it is no longer even a creature. It is now a pile of goopiness.
That was
Oh,
the first time that spell has ever worked for me.
Well, first time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Malik is going to pour
That's
out
awesome.
the hang bathwater serum, as that is not as valuable
Yes.
to me. I do not need it. I want this goop. I want to start harvesting this big goopy fellow.
Now,
Okay.
How do we purify
You
the
want the
water, though?
undiluted version.
Yes, I want the
That-
pure hag bathwater.
That will be an Arcana check, please. DC 12.
Please help! Marilla, please help! I'm retarded! Help me study! Please!
What?
I beg prematurely.
What do you want?
can you please help me harvest this creature? I'm not too familiar with magic. I prefer the biological aspects.
Okay.
Rupin will walk over and said, I was inside it. I might be able to help, and he'll cast guidance.
Okay, that works. So I'll just roll advantage, question mark?
Why do
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
only ever cast
You
guys are
guidance
killing
on
me.
him?
You wanted to roll? Okay.
I
Huh?
probably should have rolled instead.
I'll tell you
Wait,
what
I
I
didn't
know.
roll with advantage. Or did I?
Meadow asks Ruben, why do you only ever cast guidance on Malik?
Roll your 1d.
He's
Reuben
casted
whispers.
it on me
Oh my
before.
Runa.
Yeah, that's true. Reuben whispers, I think he needs it the most.
What about me the other day? I was
Runa,
having a horrible day.
you are able to do more with this ooze than very overly excited Malik is. He just kind of like fat fingers the whole thing because he is just too excited to contain himself.
As usual.
And roll a 1d6, Runa.
6.
You
Damn.
are able to collect 6, if you wish, vials of ooze goop.
Goop.
How many are
Oh,
you gonna
man.
package up then, Malik?
Oh, I gotta pour out my other trophies.
How many?
I will.
well.
I will give it. I will
So-
give it to Malik.
I have
Okay.
5 vials. 1 vial is full of invisibility of Forlaren. The other one was injected in the pie. Oh my god, I have to. Oh god, that's annoying. Oh well. Goodbye, snail goop. As I pour snail goop on my face. That's a moisturizer. Goodbye. Strange brown sap. As I just take one little lick. And goodbye, hag bathwater. As I want the pure one.
Malik's
So-
smell can't get any more pungent, honestly.
It's so bad, it almost gets good.
Nope, that's not what happens at all.
So I think I have 3 or 4 I
Even
could
with,
fill.
even with Druidcraft, I could not create a smell that bad.
As
Truly
the
a freak of nature.
I will mention that as the cylinder out of the well, the water level of the pool began to fill and rush back up very quickly, and it is now 3 feet deep.
Oh. What do I call this slime thingy? I just call it vial of slime.
Ooze goop, vial of
Ooze
ooze
goop.
goop. I posted
Ooze
it in
goop.
session info for you.
I think we
Ooh.
fixed the drain
Oh, that is
One
so
thing
good.
off the list.
fountain.
Well, yeah.
So, what else did that wonderful lady need from us?
We have to steal the picture of her sister, and
pick
what was
up,
the other thing?
We had to pick up some delivery of carcasses.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, right.
carcasses.
Do we know where
That
those
sounds
are?
fun.
Didn't you say like a bullywug
Yeah.
across the pond? I don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention.
A bullywug in Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland.
The only thing I'm curious about, stealing a painting, like, from a different hag? Like, in their house?
Uh-huh.
If
Yep.
God,
that's-
what the
I'm
fuck?
sure. Well, okay, so when we were in that hallway, there was a bunch of creepy paintings, and she said that the sister had a painting of her and the other sister, as well. So
Yep.
maybe it's
Two
some
in
kind
one
of
deal?
like leverage or something against her own sister.
Maybe.
I got an idea. I'll be right back.
As he starts trotting upwards towards the little spiral staircase and go upstairs. I myself in the wall a bit,
I'm gonna follow him.
just making sure he doesn't kill himself.
Never a bad choice.
Or do anything stupid.
He's gonna knock on the wall politely because manners is a learning thing.
So, we fixed your bath.
And he just kind of like just like little thing kids do when they take it through fingers and can like point like index on index. Like, oh god, what's it called? Hold on. No, I have it in my head. I have it in my head. Don't lose it now. Oh,
Pointer?
I found it. Pleading. I put it in fucking Failwell. There we go. God. Malik is going to do that little finger pose and saying,
Ma'am, could you look at my meat sculpture downstairs in your taxidermy room? I want a professional opinion.
In my own time, I'm quite busy, and I thought you were doing work for me, not the other way around.
Well, it's not work, it's more of just appreciation. And I did, with my friends, clear out your bath.
Good. You've done what you agreed to do. One of them. Get back
Okay.
to work.
I will, but do you have any, oh, I don't know, teleportation devices, spells to get me to your sister's painting? Or am I just left in the dark to wander the forest? See, I have these Harangon. They're called the Triarchy. They used to have a different leader, but we kind of like chased them away. So if you like
Like
give me
I
something
said,
to work with,
like I said, there's a scarecrow here in Downfall who can guide you to thither, where I told
Oh.
you where my sister is living. I don't think I can
see,
make it any easier for you other than just carrying you there myself, and I'm not gonna do that, you lazy bum.
Malik doesn't
First of
listen
all,
to
I
directions
wasn't
very
rude.
well, does he?
no, but he wasn't in the room when this happened because he left immediately.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I would have enjoyed being carried by you. I could learn a lot from you. Anywho's, I'm taking my frog with me now. Thank you for not killing my frog.
Get out of here.
I mean, I will. When I come back, you better look at my fucking sculpture.
Wow.
And Silva hurries you out of the door.
I'm like, let's go, Malik, before you get killed.
Well, what's over here?
Just
Knock, knock.
pictures.
Oh, this room too? Shit.
Oh,
too
we
fucking fat
didn't
to
look at
squeeze in.
those doors, did we?
No, you do
No,
not.
it didn't feel like we would be able to snoop around if she knew we were there.
Yeah. Yep.
She can come and stop me. Oh god, she can.
You are walking into a dusty, bare room with several shadow boxes hanging on the walls. Most of the shadow boxes contain mummified pixies pinned to boards like a collection of butterflies.
Ooh!
Really glad Meadow was not there to see that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
She would have trauma.
So, Punch Lady, can you like turn around for like 2 seconds? That'd be great.
I was reading. I finally found the section about the books that we got from that inn. And
Books?
the hydrology book.
Mm.
I said I thought there had to be more, but it's only 4 hours of study. So can I do a DC check?
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna end session here because I said so now.
Okay.
3 hours is gonna be my limit for
Yeah.
the night.
Otherwise, Malik is just gonna stay here and look around and cause chaos. And
Yes, we can
Yep.
we can commence snooping around her cottage further next week.
I'm stealing that box of
We're gonna have to
pixies. It's mine
put
now.
a
Although
leash
it
on
does
that guy.
sound, Ruben, like you're gonna be missing some stuff, so we'll make sure to have a nice, good recording for you.
Heck yeah.
Ruben will not be joining us next week.
Alright, I think
We'll
it's
miss
okay.
you.
That sucks.
int check.
I need my suicidal Heron gone.
I will not let. I'll make sure Ruben's still properly.
I pass. The first one.
What?
Good job. One chapter
I
down.
haven't touched one.
Alright, guys. Well,
Oh,
I
well.
hope you had fun. I'm excited for you guys to potentially be getting on your way into Thither. That's so exciting. And level 4, which we'll have to take
Oh?
some time. Yeah. Once you guys walk
Now?
into Thither, you find no.
Oh.
Once you guys
No,
walk
not
into
yet.
Thither is when you will be awarded your level 4. So that sounds like it'll be next session. I might have to take a brief moment during the midway point to do that.
We need to figure
Cool.
out
Alright.
some
Awesome.
way
Well, thank
to
you.
put a leash on
Yes,
Malik.
you're welcome.
Look, guys, I
I
don't
agree,
need
it's
a
a good idea.
leash. A free spirit.
I don't know
Also,
about that.
side note, this live stream is happening now. It just started.
Oh goodness,
Just
I'm
epic
so
and
pleased.
musical.
That's exciting.